going on, guys? It's another vlog driving around with That's a Violation. I'm out running some errands right now, so I was just thinking of the story because I just saw the guy had posted something on Facebook before I left, and I was thinking back a few months ago. Guy owns a restaurant in town, and I guess he had a beef with one of his employees rented an apartment from him in his building, so he lived there too. So he was flipping out, and someone started filming, probably the guy, his employee's girlfriend or wife or whatever. So this guy comes running around the corner, "I'll kill you, I'll call the cops." He's flipping the hell out, and basically like a homicidal maniac. So now he's on Facebook, like trying to clean up his image a bit, but like what a nice guy he is and stuff, doing like little things for the community. But right after the initial video that circulated around Facebook of him flipping out, I mean, he was acting like a maniac. I've gone crazy before too, luckily no one had a camera, but in this case they did, and there was little kids there and women, and he's flipping out like a maniac. So anyway, the next day he comes on, well, not the next day, a few days later he comes on Facebook. Now he's gonna do damage control. He says, I'm sure everyone's seen the video of me the other day being a little hardcore. I'm like, hardcore? You look like a freaking moron. You look like a maniac. I just thought it was funny. He said, I was being hardcore. And then he explained that the guy had got a puppy and he wasn't allowed to have a dog in the apartment. So that's what triggered him. And his faithful employee, and he was ready to, he was like, "I'll kill you," and all this shit. And they're like, "We're gonna call the cops on you." He's like, "Call the cops, I don't effing care." He looked like such a freaking moron. But anyway, now he's all over Facebook again, like, "Oh, come try out my fettuccine. I got a good Alfredo, or come get our specialty pizzas." And then I was thinking, I'm like, shit, I went there one time. I ordered 2 of the specialty pizzas. One of them was wrong, so they had to recook it. Then they ended up burning it. So I had 1 burnt pizza and 1 good pizza. And when I got to my brother's house, I brought it over to be nice. I just picked it up. My nephews wouldn't eat it. They're like, "Oh, this pizza's burnt," so they wouldn't eat that one. And the other one had like a pepper on it or something they didn't want to eat. So I ate it. I think my brother had some. My nephews wouldn't touch it. I'm like, shit, I just spent like $40 in tip and everything at the pizza place. Pizza, and it's like a pizza and takeout place. It's good. Actually, the food's good there, but after that day that I got the burnt pizza, I stopped going there. There's so many choices around here anyway, but yeah, it was funny. It popped in my head as I was driving. I was like, maybe it wasn't as funny as I thought, but yeah, sorry, I was just being a little hardcore. It's like, hardcore? Is that what you call that? You need a psychiatrist, pal. But yeah, today's the first day it started warming up. It's been really cold, like single digits. So I've been kind of hibernating, and I wasn't feeling good too. I've been sick twice already since New Year's, and I felt something coming on again. And I've seen a lot of people on Facebook complaining like, "Oh, I've been sick. This is my 3rd round." So I'm like dreading it. One guy says the 3rd time he's been sick, and this is the worst one he's had. So I'm like, shit, I don't want to get sick again like that. So I've been trying to take care of myself extra good and rest, and drinking lots of water. And tomorrow I gotta go my buddy's house. He's got a Airbnb house that he rents out. Not Airbnb, just rents it out. He's got a tenant in there now. He bought it for himself, but then he decided against it, and he moved back down to Florida. So he got this nice house right on the water, and some of the siding got blown off. We had like 60, 70 mile an hour winds, and this is like right off the water, so comes whipping up the river there. Nice area though. So I gotta go down there tomorrow. His brother wants to borrow my ladder so he can go up and pop the vinyl siding back up. I don't do vinyl siding. I don't know how to do it. I don't want to do it. So he asked if he could borrow my 28-foot ladder. So I was gonna bring it down today, but I told him I'd bring it in the morning. I think I'm going to go there in the morning. It's a really nice spot. I'm right on the water, and then I can walk around the neighborhood, get a nice walk in. So today, I've just been making videos and doing shit at home. my other channel, especially now with spring right around the corner, I do all painting and pressure washing, so people start looking for that stuff. And I noticed like my views and my subscribers and stuff going up a lot more since the winter. So it's the time of year, you know, like YouTube's like seasonal, and they'll push like the exterior painting videos a little more. They'll push the pressure washing, so anything like outside work, paving. I mean, it's like down in Florida, they do this stuff year round, but it'll just be a lot more popular in the spring throughout the country. So I noticed like my videos do better during the warmer months and leading up to them, and then as we leave like into the fall, like early winter, I'll still like do good, and then it'll kind of dry up a bit for a few months. Not totally, but it slows down. You'll notice it. Or, I already got some jobs lined up for as soon as the weather breaks. I got a couple of houses to paint and some pressure washing work and stuff already ready to go. Looking forward to it. I took time off December, January, and now February. I wasn't supposed to, but I got sick in January, so I just never called the guy back about this interior work. He wanted it done. Whatever. He's not going to give the work to anyone else. He's just waiting on me to call him. He wasn't in a rush at all, so maybe, I don't know, it gets freezing cold and it's dark early and everything. I kind of lose my momentum. Whatever. A few years ago, I was lucky. I got to go to Florida. It was nice in the winter. I see the pictures of myself from when I was down in Florida. I look like I was younger, and my color, my skin, and healthy. I was way thinner. It's just because you're outside, you're sweating down there. It's warm, and I guess I was working out more. Guy had a gym at the property I was staying at, so I was using the gym every morning. I was walking on the treadmill. We were doing stuff too, like playing basketball, tennis, riding bikes. Look at this guy. All the people on this street, he's probably going right now. They leave all their recyclable cans on their like mailboxes. So this guy comes along, and he gets all the cans. And he's loaded up. But yeah, you drive down that street before Trash Day, Meridian Street, it's called, and all the people along the street leave the recyclable cans and bottles out for him, and nicely like placed in a bag for him too. So he doesn't have to dig through the, some guys like dig through the trash can to get them. We're all out here trying, guys, you know, the poor old guy like that, trying to get some cash together. And then there's other people that just sit back and don't do a freaking thing. Mooch off society. Don't ever judge those kind of guys. At least they're trying. It's more than a lot of people could say. And there's other people that like prey on other people for their money. They're leeches like that, business and stuff. So anyway, let's not get too negative. It's Sunday. Sounds like a Mustang taking off. Yeah, this is Eastern Ave. All the neighbors over here were pissed because people fly down the street. It's actually like it's Route 6. It's part of like the highway system. But it's only supposed to be 40. So people put up signs. There were all the houses on the street. Like last year had signs, 40 means 40. And they had cops out here doing radar, and they got the thing now, 40, see it's blinking, doing 37. But yeah, it could be a dangerous road. You know, people go like 60, 70, and other people are driving the 40, so it gets a little dangerous. I don't know, I always used to fly down this. I remember I had a Cadillac when I was younger. I had a 76 Caddy, and I was flying home from a bar down the street here. It was like at night, and when I got to the rotary, I was doing like 70, 80 miles an hour. I hit my brakes and they were like gone. And I came around the road, as I turned the other way. You turned right, and then I had to go left. I was spinning around. I slowed it down. The brakes were working a little, but yeah, the brake light came on right when I went to hit the brakes. Like, geez, being an idiot. I was like, I think I was like 18 or 19, something like that, maybe 20 at the most. I know I was in college when I bought that car, so. It was a 76 Caddy with 40,000 miles. The doctor that owned it, he passed away and his wife didn't drive, so the thing had sat for years. So my buddy bought it off her for $500, and then he was like, hey, you want to buy it? Because I needed a car. I'm like, yeah, I'll buy it. That thing's cool. 76 Seville. The leather was all nice inside. The outside was all rusty, and like the opera roof was all crumbling off. But yeah, inside you get in, it was like a brand new car. So I drove that for a while in college, but everything was dry rotted. The engine only had 42,000 miles. All the dry rot, everything started breaking. I got like a year and a half out of that for $500. Look, Hano, there's your Bronco. That was a nice one. There's a couple in Rhode Island. I go by the house a lot. They got two of them. One that color, and then they got a gray one. Broncos, there's something else. People are really buying those up. I heard Jeeps having trouble selling the Jeeps, like the Rubicons and stuff, the Gladiators. They're not selling like they were. People are deciding on the, they like the Ford Bronco better. My buddy's got a Rubicon. He paid all kinds of money for that thing. And he buys all like the little extras things, like a toy. He gets like all kinds of special doors, a special roof for the summer, and I don't know. He has like a tow package and a winch. The guy's not. He's never going off road. He's not gonna need a winch. He likes this. His toy. I'm not trying to knock him. The guy works hard. He deserves to have a toy if he wants. But it's just funny. I'm like, he had like a nice Ford F-150 pickup, like top of the line. I think it was bad. And he's like, I'm gonna trade it in and get a Jeep. And then he ended up totaling the first Jeep. He just got this brand new one last year. It's a nice color. It's different, but anyway. For you guys, maybe sometimes people from my city that moved away, they catch my videos, and I do these driving around videos on Facebook too. I used to do them all the time before there was like Reels and all that, and I did YouTube, and people would be like, oh, keep putting them, we love seeing for them, because they moved away. This asshole, this BMW, get out of here. BMWs. I had a BMW. Those things are high maintenance. They're always breaking, especially like once you get it past a certain point. They love to overheat, and it's like almost impossible to fix that. They're cool little cars. I had a little 5-speed. It's a 320 HCI. I thought I was the coolest guy in the city. Then I switched and I got this van. I started my painting business. Are you supposed to cover the guy's license plate? We'll check out the highway. So yeah, there's a big controversy going on in town. There's a homeless shelter right over near my house. Actually, the people across the street, the Stepping Stone, all the halfway houses, they also own the First Step In, it's called. It's like your first step towards getting your own place and getting sober after you get sober and stuff. They only take you if you're sober. So they have a room for meetings and stuff on the first floor. You can see there's like glass doors, you can see it. And the mayor of the city asked him, hey, would you mind opening that room up, and we'll staff it with police and EMTs and all that, and like volunteers to take care of the people that come in. So we have a woman shelter, because we had like really frigid temperatures. And the CEO said, no, we're not opening it. So you're not welcome to come on our property or something, they told him. So this other guy in town, he's blowing up on Facebook the last year or so with his restaurant and doing all these charitable things and cleanups around the city. So he got involved, and now everyone's up in arms. He's got a little radio show too on the local AM station. So now the CEO of the First Step In and the Stepping Stone Inc., her husband got pissed because these people are bad-mouthing them for not opening the shelter. The reason they're all upset, though, I should have mentioned, a homeless guy passed away a few days ago of exposure to the cold. So they're like blaming them, like, hey, you should open there's other places they can go. It's not just there. There's churches and there's other warming centers and like other like outreach programs for the homeless. But they're blaming them solely because they're the biggest. Like they get the most donations. They get all kinds of grants. It's a corporation, so they're making tons of money off this, off the homeless and the drug addiction. But anyway, it's going on. It's like a soap opera. It's like the best show in town right now. I've been watching that on Facebook, and there's videos. The guy, the CEO's husband, they're down in Florida sipping lemon drop martinis. That's what the guy said from the restaurant, the city activist. And he said they're down there drinking lemon drop martinis, and the husband messaged another guy that's like works for the city, and he's like does outreach for the homeless, and told him to fuck off, or fuck you. And then they told the other guy said, I don't know, I got a message on Facebook Messenger, it's been deleted. The guy's a coward, but I imagine the guy just ran the red light. So I imagine he said fuck you to me too. That's nice. The CEO, she makes like hundreds of thousands a year off this place that's in the city, that the city like supports. They have all kinds of fundraisers. All the people in the city donate, and they get grants and stuff from the state and the federal government. And on top of that, they're making a profit. They're making millions a year. So there's executives there making hundreds of thousands. So the local radio station's on them. The mayor's on them. He's pissed that they didn't, listen to him and open up the woman's shelter. And they're getting a bad rap on Facebook. So, and now I guess all the executives from the company, like their children are probably adults, but their kids are like messaging a few of the people that are speaking out against the place, and like, mind your own business, and you're making up stories, and that's not what happened. The guy died on the street. That's all we know. He died on the side of a building, sleeping on cement, and on like a delivery thing or something at a building, like a mill building. He was at the how do they call it? But anyway, he died on the cement outside because of the cold. He froze to death, basically. So everyone's pissed at the First Step In and Stepping Stone, and they're fighting against everyone. Like, they're sticking up for themselves. So now it's getting ugly. We'll see where it goes. Yeah, the guy I said, the city activist, he started this little restaurant, and it took off, and he's like became real popular on Facebook. The way people are blowing up these days, So his restaurant's doing great. People are coming from out of town to eat there, and he's doing all this charitable stuff for the homeless. He does, like, he feeds them all, and he goes to, like, the encampments and cleans them up. He pays companies to come in and clean everything good. And just a bunch of stuff the guy's been doing. And he does stuff with the kids, the poor kids in the city, and Christmas and Halloween. He's always having something go on. And people are donating money to him left and right because he's doing all this nice stuff. He used his Facebook platform smart, and it works good. He's got almost 25,000 people following him. And it's like, hey, we need coats for the homeless and kids. Hey, the next day there's like 150 coats sitting there. People came and donated, or whatever he asked for, checks, all the businesses. If you go give him a check, he'll put like a Facebook post with you, so you get a little promotion from it. Plus you get to help out. So anyway, he's kind of become a lightning rod because he's outspoken, and he's got such a following now. Like, people try to use him to get publicity, like politicians, and then he's talking out about like going against like a CEO of a company. The lady's husband giving him a hard time, so he's not afraid to say what he wants to say, and he's got like a majority of the people are behind him now, so, and he knows it, so he says what he wants. That's why, like, sometimes you see my videos where I'm like, I'm a city activist and stuff. I'm kind of goofing on him, but not really. I appreciate what he's doing, but he's kind of like, I don't know. I get a little upset when I see, like, TikTok and someone's, like, feeding a homeless person or giving them money, and they film it to, like, get views. And that's kind of like what he's doing, probably without knowing. He's not that savvy a content creator or an influencer to know what he's really doing or capable of. He's finding it out because people get really mad. He starts getting like threatening messages and shit, but he doesn't exactly know 100% the tool, how to use the tool he's got, and not like piss off everyone. But like I said, he's done a lot of good stuff for the city, so he admits it to it. Like I know, like I'm new to this shit with the social media. I just, a year ago, no one knew my name. Now I'm like, everyone knows me and they want a piece of the action. That's why social media can be a big difference in business. That's why when I started my business, I started my YouTube channel, because I figured, just go hand in hand. But if you blow up and you're not really sure what to do, and you can fumble the bag too, so to speak. I know that guy started a YouTube channel, and he got like 1,000 or so, probably got 1,500 people from like Facebook to run right over and follow him on YouTube. So he said, I'm gonna start YouTube, and then with all the money I make off YouTube, I'm gonna pay for all my charitable things that I'm doing, and that'll finance it. But I don't think he knows how hard YouTube is. I think because he got big on 24,000 followers on Facebook's not that big, but I have almost 16,000 now. So, but he thinks he's like Mr. Beast or something. It's funny. I felt like saying, bro, you're not gonna be able to fund your charitable stuff with just your YouTube money. Like, you'd be lucky if you get monetized. I'm trying not to show this guy's license plate just to be kind. Yeah, what a nice day it turned out to be. I was so sick of that cold. It was cold, and the winds were whipping for like 3 days. It was freezing. I went out, did like the trash, and went out shopping, did some stuff, but I haven't walked in a few days because of the cold. And I want to enjoy my walks. I don't want to be out there freezing. I went one day, it was freezing. The wind was like blowing into up my back, and I'm like, my face was like burning. I'm like, fuck this. I'm like, I'll wait till the springtime to start walking. But I don't mind the cold, but it was like really uncomfortable, and the wind was just whipping, so that was the problem. Cause I walked one day, it was actually colder on the thermometer, but I wasn't as cold because the winds weren't blowing at all. Yeah, it's a beautiful city. I figure you guys enjoy riding around with me, listening to me talk, and getting to check out the sights and the sounds. This building, it was a nice granite building, and they put this red and white and tan shit all over it and turned it into a self-storage. This guy Dennis, I know, he's a Vietnam veteran. His family owned that. They Almeida Electric, they were an electrical wholesaler, and then they had other like businesses, not their businesses, but they rented out the other spots, but they had a big portion of the building was their electrical distributor. Dennis told me when his family sold it, he got $1 million, and then he's on he's got like, he had other money, and his wife worked and stuff too. So he's like, one day I started to say, hey, I got more money than I could spend like in my life. He's a real simple guy. So there's the cops right there. Anyway, cop looked right at me like, you're filming and driving. It's a lot worse going on around here, pal. Go arrest some fentanyl dealers or something. Some guy that's beating his wife up or something. Got plenty of that. Worry about me filming. Oh yeah, this place here used to be a sub shop here for years. It was like, always did really well. This place came, they painted it brown and orange. Right away I was like, that place would be closed. Here it is. I don't even think it was like a year later they were closed down. I never saw a single person in there, ever. It was like they were never open either. But yeah, the other place, the sub shop that was there, was like real popular. There used to always be people in there. The guy behind me singing, I guess POD or whatever. Taking a little break from talking, my throat's drying out. I think I'm getting sick again, I'm not sure. I hope not. I felt it coming on, that's why I took, like I said, I've been taking it easy. Look at that car, that's nice. Nice Beamer. Oh, this guy here. Might as well show you that statue. I forgot what it's called. The Walker or something like that. It's famous. I forgot the name of the Walker. I'd have to Google it. I used to know what it was called. This place, Takeout. My buddy used to work here. He was a welder. The welding thing blew up in his face. And now he looks like he was a prize fighter his whole life. He's lucky he didn't kill him. But, he just got hurt bad. The guy that owns that place, I see him on the news. He does like a talk show on Sunday mornings. He's like an old guy with a ponytail. You can tell he's got money. I forgot his name, like T. Barry Brazelton or something. He's got a fancy name. He's pretty cool though. He's got those Tacos, it's like heating and ventilation or something they built. He's got them all over. I think he's got them. He could have moved that out of the area. That's what it was. He's out of Rhode Island, and he's always been in Fall River here on that spot. Now there was a car dealership next door. My friend's dad used to own Poria's. He ended up buying that building, and now he's got that huge whole big block, whole city block is him. He's got a really good business. He had office. He could have made more. He would have made like more profit to move, but he was interested in he didn't want to screw his employees around here that have been faithful to him for so many years. There are some like really cool CEOs out there, business owners. That's what he said on the thing. Maybe they gave a shitload of tax breaks, and it was like it ended up being cheaper to just stay put than to move all the way down to Mexico or Texas or wherever he was going to move to. But anyway, the video I saw, it was like he did it because he wanted to keep his employees, and he didn't want to turn his back on people that worked hard for him for their whole lives. And there's there's a rooming house here. Those are like the people that live at the rooming house. I walk by there sometimes. They always stand out there smoking butts. Oh, this guy's wearing shorts. Hey, it was freezing, and now it's. Who's this? Oh, I got all scared. I thought someone was parked in my parking spot. I hate that. Parking the same spot every day. I take off and someone steals my spot. I thought I saw a red pickup truck parked where I parked. So, like, you guys watch my videos. This is the street that I always film on. I just went by my house. I gotta stop and get some crap at this. I don't know where I'm gonna go. I forgot to stop while I was doing the video. I'm gonna grab. There's not a couple of things at the store. Yeah, this is where the cars come flying by my house. They come down here. There's cars on both sides of the street. There's potholes everywhere. It's like I see people flying. I'm like, oh, you're nuts. I listen. Sometimes I film and I keep filming, waiting to hear the crash. Like the people are going by that fast. And all it takes is like someone to be pulling out of their parking spot or whatever. So it's just not the best place to be flying by. But yeah, this is where it goes. So it's a good bakery right there, old Portuguese bakery. They got some good bread there and like all kinds of pre-made stuff, pastries. If you have that Portuguese food, it's awesome. Alright, well, maybe I'll keep going. It's a vlog. Gives a shit. If you watch to the end and you're still with me, that's cool. If people tap in and tap out, that's cool too. I'm learning like you're better off to just like keep doing something, or you know, maybe if 2 or 3 people stick with you for the whole entire video, that's cool. You know, and they'll want to watch your next one, and the rest of the people come and go. Let them. It's not like I'm expecting a bunch of millions of views on these. It's just like for the people that like my channel and bullshit with me, like we have friends on my channel, they might want to listen to Pete bullshit for a little while and check out the city or whatever, wherever I go. And you guys all know I do I do the painting and pressure washing too, so I do these videos on here. Just trying to do like all different styles, go live a little bit more where I'm talking, trying to get better at it. So but I watch that guy Post 10. He's got a main channel and he's got one that just does vlogs, and whatever videos he doesn't think are like good enough for his main channel, they go on his vlog channel. And then he's got like another channel, just shorts, and the kid's got like 1 million followers on just one channel. And he's not flashy or anything. It's like simple. Like, so I guess people like the simple shit. He goes out like nature. He drives like through the woods, and the wilderness, and logging roads. I like it. I remember the first time I saw him, I ended up binge watching his videos. He was unclogging storm drains and like flooded streets, clearing away the thing, and then watch the water go down. So I watched one. I'm like, yeah, that's pretty good. So I watch another. Like, they're like 20 minutes, some of them an hour. I started watching them. By the end of the day, I'd watched like 27 of his videos. It was like a crappy day out. There was nothing to do. So I started watching them, and I was like, hey, this kid's wicked addictive to watch. If you haven't checked him out, check out Post 10. But yeah, he gave me the idea to do these like vlog videos. He'll just drive through like a logging road in the middle of Maine. There's nothing. You just see like his headlights. And he just talks about all random stuff. Like, hey, you know, I don't care if people don't like it. They don't have to sit through it. They can just click right off. And this is for, you know, the few people that do like this style video. And he says it keeps him, he's like, when he's out in the middle of the wilderness by himself, it makes him feel like he's got like a friend to talk to and stuff. He doesn't feel so alone. He'll hike in the woods in the middle of the night with like a flashlight. It's like, I wouldn't want to even go near there. And he's like, people are like, aren't you scared? And he's like, yeah, I get scared, he said, but if I'm talking to you guys making a video, it kind of takes my mind off it, so I'm not afraid to drive around here. But that's why I got the idea to do like the vlog style. Like I said, I always used to make videos of driving around, but I'd put music to them. I'd play the radio, find like a good song I like, and then drive around. People would watch it. And I look back, I see some of those videos now, they look like crap. It came out terrible. Back then, people were like, oh, keep making those videos. We love watching them. And I had another channel too, right? And I did a video driving somewhere in the city. And some guy was like, oh, we moved away. We love watching your videos. Get to see our, you know, get to see home. So I do like these on my other channel too. Not driving around like this. I'll just do like a short form video. But I'll do something like driving around the city. And yeah, some guy and his wife, he's like, yeah, me and my wife like to watch your videos because we grew up in Fall River and we live in, I think they live in like Michigan or Texas now. I forgot what he said. Oh, I made a loop, so I'm almost like back where I started. This is where I said the 40 beats 40 signs are all posted up. Alright, well, I think I've talked myself enough for one day, so hope you guys have a good Sunday. If you've made it this far, you're weirder than I thought you were. Alright guys, have a good day.